Yeah, you need to get out. You need to get away from the compound. I'm just telling you that. Make sure nobody's following you.
What's up, bro?
Hey, what up, bro?
What's good? You working?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, you think you can fix the transmission on this thing? Should keep slipping.
I got you. Let me clock it.
Hey, the law's here, cuz.
I can see what the hell.
I'm gonna jump in like 3 feet.
Say, cuz, you can't be sitting here talking to us. You look like 12. You making us look like we some snitches and shit, gang.
Man, listen. Y'all be fucked up. I actually enjoyed it, though. At least we know somebody out here say my ass ain't. Oh shit, I'm stuck.
Hold on, boss. I'm gonna have to give it a little attention.
Yeah,
Here.
what do you think? You can run his ass over too if you need to.
Yeah, I ain't trying to go to jail today. Oh shit.
Oh no, the bumper.
Yeah, that didn't do the job. Well, I have to. Damn, boy, she was on the verge of straight dying. Did you just want the repair or a full repair?
Is the full repair better?
Yeah, I can have to get up under the hood, get everything fixed up.
Full repair. Okay. You still have
Full repair, gang. That's what we came here for.
lie, man. I'm surprised y'all made it here, man. This thing was on the verge of dying, bro.
What'd you say?
I'm surprised y'all made it here. This thing was on the verge of dying.
Yeah.
It must have been fucked up.
Oh yeah, bro. This shit was on the step pad.
He did kind of run it up a hill, slightly up Mount Chiliad a little bit.
Yeah, I was still with your partner. I'm surprised y'all made it here, man. I don't see how this bug got here.
Shit, by the skin of his fucking teeth. Stalled out like 4 times on the way up.
It looks like yeah, radiator was shit. All right, I just got one more thing to look at here. All right, boss. I can get you for just 500, boss. I just need your citizen ID.
Damn. Well, you ain't. Well, you. Hey, a lot of people.
Yeah, hey, it's only gonna happen if I'm here, man. I'm pretty sure the other guys charge a lot. What's that? Oh yeah, I got it. Shit, good looking out, man. Appreciate it, boss, man. Hey, my bad. Appreciate it, boss. All right, bro. So for some reason, the my mic at this point went out when I was recording, so or it was extremely low or something. I don't really remember, but we're just gonna do a little voiceover of what's taking place right here because I have no idea what took place, but the audio was kind of going from here. So I was looking at the bank statements a moment ago, the business bank statements a moment ago, and I saw where people can, if you work on your own car, it basically just comes out of your own bank. So it'll debit it from you. So like when you're adding stuff to your car, it doesn't, you don't do it for free. So you're not just like taking parts or upgrading for free. So I was like, okay, well if that's the case, I'm gonna pay for it anyway, so I can do the upgrades myself. I have been waiting for another mechanic in order to do the upgrades, but I figured, you know what I'm saying, let me just go ahead and do it myself. First of all, that upgrade right there was $1,600. I do not have that much cash, so we definitely would not be doing that particular upgrade. Engine upgrade, transmission upgrade, like both, damn near $2,000. We need some more business before we can do those upgrades, because yeah, right now we only making around $2K per pop, so we definitely need some more business for that. But yeah, I decided to go ahead and upgrade my car. First of all, can we appreciate the Firebird? Okay, I don't know what year. I don't know, because it's different. It's a little different every year. So I can't speak to what year this particular model is, but I figure, you know what I'm saying, I don't know about changing the paint at first, so I was like, you know what, let me at least go ahead and see if I can find me some rims, see if I'll find me something that stands out, something that I like, and then we can decide if we want to go ahead and change the paint. Because me personally, like, I don't know, that brown on brown, I don't know if that's, I still don't know if that primary brown, like on the sides, if that's actually brown. I don't know if that's actually brown or if that's like a green, because in some, maybe it's like a brown with a green pearlescent, because in some angles it kind of looks like a dark forest green. But I did find some rims, you know what I'm saying? Look at them right there, them stars, I think they call them stars, or yeah, I think they call them stars. That might be another name for them, but if I'm not mistaken, they're referred to as like a nickname for them, or stars. So I went with the stars. I'm like, okay, yeah, they kind of set off the brown. But then I got to thinking, like, what other options do we have here? At first, I was just gonna add the rims. That was just the plan, you know. Let me change the rims, make it pop a little bit more. And I kind of like the brown right there. You know what I'm saying? I was debating whether or not I wanted to keep the original body kit or if I wanted to add a body kit, but in the end, I kind of felt like, you know, just keeping it original and just changing a few things, a few of the trim here and there would be the way to go. So the next thing I started to look for is the exhaust, and I actually took a little bit of time here trying to decide on this exhaust, because these blue ones right here, they got like a highlight tip to them. They single dual though, whereas the other ones is dual on both sides, dual for the dual. But that highlight blue that you're seeing on those tips, I kept trying to debate if I wanted to change like paint to sort of match the exhaust tips with the highlight blue. But I know I wanted to kind of keep it like a brownish or a highlight type of color with the rims standing out. So I figured, you know, that probably wouldn't be the way to go. So I left the exhaust actually stop. I like how it looks, especially with the smoke coming out. I don't know if you're gonna see here where I'm kind of looking at that paint. See right there on the left side of the car, it kind of looked like a what is it? A dark forest green? Not teal. Teal is kind of like ocean-y. But it's like a dark forest green brown. It's got to have a tint of green and brown somewhere in there. I'm not exactly sure if it's a pearlescent or what. I think that's pretty much the only thing it can be. But we also changed the roof as well to the glass roof. You know what I'm saying? I think that set it off, bro. I think that really set it off. Now, once we got the glass roof, I'm like, okay, hold on. we might have to do a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? We didn't upgrade the engine or the transmission or the brakes. I might go back and upgrade the brakes. But it's doing pretty good right now. Nor the suspension. We didn't do the suspension either. I think the suspension is a lot of money, and I don't see like an improvement or anything with that. So I'm not entirely sure what the point in going to suspension. Maybe there is. I have to test it and see. But what we're looking at right now is the interior color. We're trying to change the interior and see if we can flip the color to a different color. But as you can see, yeah, for whatever reason on this particular model, you cannot change the color of the interior for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. I don't know if it's like the way the car is built, the files. I have no idea. But for some reason, you can't change the interior color, which kind of sucks. So, I mean, but the black is cool. You know what I'm saying? It's a default color. Black goes with pretty much anything. So, it is what it is. But we do move on to looking eventually at the primary color. And, you know, like I said, I kind of wanted to keep it the same as the original that I got it in. But then we made the mistake of actually looking at different colors. So I'm going through right now. I'm like, okay, so we need something to set off the rims. And you see this right here. I'm like, hey, yo, this looking pretty good. That brown, for some reason, is just hitting the right way on this car for me. I don't know if y'all seeing a different color that y'all might have went with. I'm pretty sure y'all are. Some people might have went with the red. Some people might have went with the blue. Some people might have even went with the orange. But that brown for me is just sending off. I gotta find the right brown. Now that chocolate brown I was just looking at, I did like that, but I just felt like it looked too similar to black, and like you would have probably got it confused with some type of black. And we didn't want to do that. We wanted it to if we were gonna change it, we wanted it to stand out. Now we were gonna keep some brown in there, so we currently got the trim as brown. I'm trying to find something that actually goes with the rims. Now that color that color right there, that actually kind of went with everything, but it was kind of a dirty, I wouldn't say dirty, it was kind of a dark, it didn't set it off, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of a dark, gloomy kind of color. I wasn't really feeling that. But that silver right here, this silver right here, hey, I like that, you know what I'm saying? But before we go with that silver, let's check out a couple of different type of paint jobs here, because we do got the trim up top. So we're going to look at different colors for that. One thing that I wanted to try to do with this car is, I don't know how fast it goes, you know what I'm saying? I haven't tested it because we haven't upgraded it yet. It's pretty decent just as the stock, but I do want to somewhat try to make this as a racing car. So I figured, you know what I'm saying, we'll need something that stand out with the stripe. You know, that takes it back to the old what model was that? I want to say it's well, some Mustangs have them. It's another car. It's a General Motor car. Shelby. The old Shelbys, the Firebirds, the Camaros, and there was one other car. I don't think it's a Corvette. Dodge Viper. Dodge Viper. I think the Dodge Viper are the cars that really made that stripe down the middle popular. But you know, like other cars were sort of doing it, but I think like when the Dodge Viper, the racing Dodge Vipers came out, that stripe down the middle was kind of like it for the Dodge Vipers. To me, the Dodge Vipers are the ones that kind of made that famous. But as you guys can see, I settled on the stripe color, which actually matches the rims. So I figured, hey, trim on trim. Let's go ahead and get that matching up. Now this brown, we're still, as you guys can see, we're still looking at the brown, trying to keep it that brown, but I make my way back to that silver I was looking at earlier. And to me, look at that thing pop, man. I don't know. Hey, you guys can let me know how you feel in the comments, but to me, that thing pop. Silver, brown on brown. I could have went with a different color. I could have went with a different type of brown for the primary color and had like a two-tone brown with the two trim on trim, and then the primary on the sides with a different shade of brown. Because I did like one of those other browns, I think it stood out. But to me, that silver just changed the feel of the car. Like it's brightened up the car. You know what I'm saying? Like it's an eye catcher. We still haven't upgraded it right now. There is a couple of other customizations that we're probably going to look at down the line here, but just checking out the last split second, you know, see if there's any other customizations or colors that we can change. I go back to the interior to try to see, wait, I cannot really not change this interior. Like I don't get why you can't change the interior of this car for some reason, but it's got to be like how it's mapped, or I don't really know. I mean, if you guys know why you can't change the interior of this car, or even better, if you know how to change the material of this car, let me know in the comments, because I would definitely be interested in changing the color of the interior to sort of stand out. It would definitely be the same color as the trim of the stripe and the rims, if I had the option to do so. It'd be like a cream brown color, or brushed brown, I think is the name of it, if I recall correctly. But yeah, we're kind of settling on this color right here. You know what I'm saying? I think you guys would like that. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and take this baby out for a joyride and see what we talking about here. Well, let me know in the comments what you guys think, and if you fucking with it or not. Now, we're just gonna take this baby for a quick joyride and save it and whatnot, and then we're gonna head out. In the next episode, guys, we're gonna get a little more in depth with some RP. But yeah, this episode was mainly just going back to the job. Did that one job for those guys, and then we did our own car. And yeah, next episode, look forward to some more RP.
I just told him, bitch, I said, you take my BB, I'm taking fucking